Welcome back, everybody, to D5 Questing. Welcome back, everybody, to another fruitful adventure. The fruitiest, the fullest, the adventuriest. All those good things, all those positive words. As I was getting ready for the episode today, doing a little mic chickadee check, and I went to Syrinscape, opened it up, and I did something like this. And you probably were thinking like how I'm thinking, where it's like, is this thing on? And I was like, oh, it's just like crescendoing in. So then I was like, oh, I don't have time to wait for it to crescendo in. So I just went like this, and this was adventuring. Just threw it all all at once, just throw it all together. So that's what we're gonna do. It's beautiful. No, we're not gonna do that. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But thank you to Syrinscape, and thank you to MK. MK, if you're watching this one, I was trying to think of something like clever or witty, and I apologize. My wit is gone. No, you know what? No. This one goes to you, MK. I dedicate this episode to you. In some exciting news, for those of you that won the hat a couple weeks ago, apparently they lost my order or something. So I apologize for the wait on that. That's not really the exciting news. But after weeks of waiting for my test results to come back, that public service announcement, PSA, that I did, and I was like, sorry, I've got a test coming up that I can't, I'm not going to be able to release anything. I got those test results back for work, and I passed. So, it only took 6 weeks to get the results back, but that's the nature of the beast. Sometimes you got to wait. Super excited because I'm done. I'm done. I sat down today when I got home from work, and I told my wife, I said, it's weird, but for the first time since you have met me, then I feel like I can sit down and not feel like there's anything really weighing over my head that I need to do. School's done. That's been done for a few months. Now it's just like I just have two responsibilities, my family and my job, which is really a responsibility to my family. So anyways, to commemorate that, I figured we would do a little D100 Donjon World Builder Extraordinaire. We did it. We finally made it all the way to the world. Almost. We almost made it all the way to the world. There's still like one teensy step that we got to do still. Way back when we started this, and it was like, step 1, take a starting hex sheet. Done. Well, step 11, transfer everything over to your new adventurer sheet, which we've done already. I think I talked about that a little bit. Let's get some music. We thanked Syrinscape, and now we're not going to use Syrinscape. Yeah. Actually, no, we're not out there yet. We'll save that. We'll save that. Yeah. Just kind of set the mood a little bit. So step 11, transfer everything over. But if you see down here, we have fishing, haggling, hunting, riding, survival. Those are new. Those are new skills. And it says right here, and I quote, and then choose 2 skills from fishing, haggle, hunting, riding, and survival, and add +5 to the bonus box to each and shade their experience stars. So what I should have done was say, what do you guys think we should do? So we're going to do the next best thing. We're going to roll them bones. So if we roll a 6 on the D6, we'll just re-roll. But we'll see what we got here. 4 and 3. So that would equate to 1, 2, 3, 4. Hunting and riding. Whoa, that's too big. That's hunting and riding. Interesting. Never thought of myself much of a barrel rider, but here we are. And star those in. And then it says put 0 into the LP Lawless Point box. And we've already done that. And lastly, step 12, take a blank calendar sheet. And if it says if you've done one of the campaigns, then it's a different year. But if you have not done one of the campaigns, which Sprag has not, the year is 1072. And this is the calendar. There are 30 days, 12 months, 30 days apiece. So that's 360 days. But every year starts on a Friday and ends on a Thursday. So you don't have to be printing off 7 different sheets or whatever like that. But you've got rations. So at the end of every day, you got to knock off a ration point. So help me remember that. And this down here is if you are stuck in a dungeon, like a real dungeon, and a full day goes by. Knock off some stuff there, add some fatigue, etc. There's the fatigue. So you'll notice that there's lots of information here on the calendar, including little gold pot. Lots of different symbols here. We'll kind of go through those as we need, or as they become available. The gold symbol is you got to pay your dues. You know, if you're part of the Highmount Country Club, you got to pay those dues. You know, like you don't just get in for freezy. I'm gonna move this back over here. Yeah, so that way when I'm looking at me, then it looks kind of like I'm looking at you. Be our little secret. So, with that, let's get her done. That's it. That's the setup. It's simple, very simple. And I've gone through and actually done it a couple more times because I think it's a good time just to do the setup. But so to play World Builder, then you go through. There's all these different actions that you can do. Things like go to a settlement or explore another. Ride action, fishing, exploring, forage, scout, etc. And each one of those has a certain number of AP associated with them. And I'm not talking about advanced placement neither. I'm talking about action points. So different actions will cost different action points based on how long it takes you to do it. If you decide to move out from a hex that you've already generated into another hex, it needs to be generated, and then depending on how you're leaving, if you're walking, it's a certain amount of points. If you're following a road or a river, it's fewer points. If you're riding out on a mount, if if you're riding out on a mount. I don't know what face that was. That was my horse face. That was my horse face. Then, again, fewer. So the first thing I want to do is the settlement action. I think it makes sense because we're sitting here. In Highmount. Some people call it Ilquire. Go back and watch the oh man, let's hold on. I forgot to turn off my notifications. I apologize. So we're gonna do that real quick. Notifications, do not disturb. We doing something. All right. Yeah, that's how fast that is. I'm getting better at this. Find the technology. Yeah. But Highmount, I think it makes sense. We start out in Highmount, which is not a city, which is going to make the settlement action a little bit more interesting. So the settlement action is on. You follow the steps. It's before your next quest, but there's more things that you can do in it. So we're just going to kind of go through. This is page 86 if you're following along at home. Refresh tracks. We already did that. Heal 25 gold pieces in a town. Well, Highmount is a town, not a city. So we got to pay the 25. Now, to that note, I wasn't thinking when you guys told me to do the settlement action. So I sold all the stuff that we gathered before. Like, as I was making this, I sold it. So we are sitting on the goosey. I apologize for that. I went through and read it, doing the settlement action, and I like that. And I think that makes sense because it really makes you think about what is important in life. Neither here nor there. 734. 25 gold pieces, a hit point. So we're going to heal by 4. That's going to go up to 20. And this is going to go down to 634. Like that. So, costs more the smaller a place because, it's not as readily available. So, repair items. I don't know that we're going to repair any items. I think we're still all right for now. I should probably repair this. 76, huh? Plus 10 gold pieces. And I also got to roll. So let's do that. Let's roll. So in a town, if we want to repair something, then you got to roll a percentile. And in a town, it's 75% or less. 79%. So how about that? And you do that for every different item that you're repairing. So that's the only... I know I could repair other things, but plate mail, great helm, we'll leave. Yeah, let's do this other one that was at 2. Our mail sleeves. Let's see if we can find somebody to repair those. 15. Nope, excuse me, 14. Even better. So yes, we did find somebody, and it's plus 10 gold pieces per pip. So we're at 72 plus 10 is 82. 634. Where's my calculator? I've got 2 calculators, one for here and one for work. 82. So that's a 2. 5? 552? Yeah. So we'll do 552 just to show you. Do like that. Boom. Next on the settlements, sell items, and that's the part that I skipped it. You need to do the same thing to find a buyer. And then buy needed, we're going to skip that one. Search the markets, we're going to skip that one for now. Training, skip that one. Magic tuition, skip that one. Empire building, we're not even close to building an empire. Witchery Artisan quests and events. That's really what I wanted to hit at. Let's see if we can find a quest. So to find a quest, you roll percentile again. In this case, it's 40% or less in a town to see if there's anybody. 67. So we don't learn of any other quests, which would have been kind of fun. It would have been kind of fun to hear the scuttle. Here's the scuttle on the street. That's my default accent. It used to be a pirate. It used to be a pirate, but now it's more of an Irishman. Or Yoda.
Or Yoda, baby. This is another voice I do sometimes. Used to do this guy a lot. His name's Phil. Yeah, me and one of my good buddies, George. George, if you're out there, you know what you are. I don't know if I could say that word on the show, so I better just play it safe.
My wife and I had been married for like 5 years before she heard that voice for the first time, and she lost it. She lost it.
She just lost it. She couldn't handle it.
And then percent of having an event, 75%. So as we've been wandering around the town, excuse me, 19. Aside from generating stuff, I've been so excited. That guy, man, he's got a set of pipes. I've been so excited about the events because there's so many of them, and depending on where you are will determine kind of the thing. So you go to this WB events table, and if you're in a settlement, you roll the D100. We need a big one. We need a good one. 38. And I believe, actually, I shouldn't have flipped too far. I believe there's a Oh, no. I know where that's coming up. 38. 38 on the events table. We're in the settlement. Tavern event. Okay. You guys don't even know. You don't even know. Friendly tavern. Here we go. Okay. Setting the mood. So then you just go to tavern. I've read one of these, and that is it. And I don't even remember which one it was. QRST for tavern. Oh, man. This is better than Christmas. Which, by the way, Christmas is coming up. Do you guys celebrate Christmas in England? I'm just kidding. I'm sure you do. Let me know. So, happy holidays. Happy holidays. Christmas is coming up. What do you want for Christmas? Yeah, you guys celebrate Christmas. Martin said he wanted, Papa needs a new deck of cards. Your hat's coming too, Martin. I promised you a hat, and it's coming. I put it in the same order. I'm going to have words with them. All right. Tavern. The adventurer Sprag. The adventurer Sprag visits a popular tavern, and something happens. Roll the D10 and consult the results below to see what happens. 3. An attractive patron plies the adventurer with drinks all night. The next day, mark off a day on the calendar, they wake up in a gutter at the back of the tavern. Gross. Well, we can stop the tavern music now. And maybe do a we'll do this one. We'll say it's raining. Yeah, it's winter. We're in the grasslands, winter. They wake up in a gutter at the back of the tavern. He feels awake, and he aches all over. Oh,
He feels awake. Hey, he feels pretty bad.
Sprag feels weak, and he aches all over. Circle 30 days in the future on the calendar, and then add the following details on the back of the calendar. Date: stranger. 1 month ago, the adventurer encountered an attractive stranger in a tavern. See change event. Change. I think I know what that means. I think that means that the adventurer went through some loose change on my person. Took my laundry money. Took my laundry monies. All right. So, what we're going to do, we are going to cross off 1 day for that. We're going to circle 30 days hence. Right there. And we're going to put a note over here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Stop it. Stop it. It's doing the thing again. Start now. All right. It's doing that thing again. I'm getting pretty good at this. I didn't even stop at that time. I mean, I know we're not back yet. Okay, boom. So we're going to put a little star over here that basically just says add calendar tavern 3. So I'm gonna write that in. You guys don't need to sit here all day and see me write stuff. So there's that. I'm also going to take away some rations right there. And I told you we were going to talk about these events. So the cross is the holiest of holies. They are generating hex. Religious days. On these religious days, the adventurer might have a positive event. The luck of the gods is in the air and generally everywhere. Deities are being celebrated. On religious days, the gods will be looking at the world and making sure their followers haven't forgotten them. Which is ironic because Sprag's not feeling so good. Already, day 1, and he got mugged. Thrown out in the back of a tavern because some buxom wench in there pouring drinks down this young man's gullet. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, buxom wench. The player makes an event roll with a -10 modifier when the day is marked off on the calendar. So, now we are going to roll for an event on the right here. So in this case, our event is 12. I'm trying to think if we do this event for the grasslands that we're in, or we're just going to do the city again. Settlement. And I apologize for not having these tabbed. I was gonna. There it is. There it is. Right there. Guild. The guild event. Gilderoy. All right. Let's go back to the town. The guild event. A, B, C, right. Oh wow. If Sprag is already an arcanist, which he is not, he may not join a guild. But that's okay. This is because they already have devoted their lives to an order of magic. And if I've already joined a guild, then we just skip this one. But this is day 1 still. The adventurer is given the opportunity to join a guild associated with their hero path. They may not join any other type of guild. The cost to join the guild is 100 gold pieces, and the monthly fee is 100 gold pieces collected at the start of the month. The advantages of being in a guild are shown below. Failure to pay means they lose their thingamajig. All right, so Guild of the Rogue. So, hey, fella, come here. Oh, yeah, me, yeah, you, come here, fella. Say, you wouldn't be interested in joining the Rogues Guild, would you? Perhaps I might. What's in this Rogues Guild? Well, costs 100 gold pieces 100 gold pieces a month, and if you fail to pay, then you're out of the guild, buddy. You're out of the guild. But come here. Here's what they don't tell you. Once during an encounter, the rogue may automatically target a monster's back. Do not roll for hit location, but still add +2 damage for striking the back. The sneak attack must be declared before making the attack roll. That's pretty good. $100 a month to get that skill. What the heck? Let's do it. All right, buddy. Oh, I'm like, where's my character sheet? Can't find it anywhere. All right, here. So we are in the guild. Right here. We're in the Rogues Guild. Oh, but I guess that because we're a rogue. So we're in the Rogues Guild. So I'm going to put a star there, and we will notate our bonus. I'll figure out a spot. That's supposed to be a star right there. And I'll notate it in a way. So, we're cruising along. I was hoping that the music would be playing. But apparently you got to tell what you want to do. So, we've done a lot already. We got drunk. Got not robbed, but something happened. We're going to find out in 30 days just exactly what Ms. Buxom Wench did to old Spraggy Poo. SPB. Spraggy Poo Bear. Find out what she did to old Sprag in 30 days hence. He joined a guild, and we're going to mark off one more day for the adventure point, or the action point that we spent just being in town, doing the settlement action. I think that's going to do it for us today. Sorry. I think that's going to do it for us today, honestly. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I wrote down a cheat sheet so I could remember, and it's been in my pocket. We didn't even get to everything that I wanted to do, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm not a bad first couple of days. I don't know why I locked that. We'll go over here. Not a bad first couple of days for old Sprag. And this is actually good. This is good that we're stopping here. I want to know from you guys what quest you think Sprag should go on first. We've got 3 generated. I'm going to read them real quick for you. Quest numero unero. Maybe I should go back here so you guys can see where I'm pointing at. All right, so quest 1 is in the Swamp of Dreams. Right there. And remember that it's Crater from where City used to be because I rolled a Nat 1 Hondo. Collect 1 brew or potion of lesser for Wulan the cook. Quest number 2, collect 2 items from table A and take them to Lady Bevan. Lady Bevan. Perhaps she's the buxom wench. And that is in the Jungles o' Death. The Jungles o' Death. And quest number 3, the Warlock's Jungle. And we have collect 25 stolen food. And I said turn in half of it, sell the other half. Martin said he said, come on, be cool, man. What in the world is going on? He said, be cool, man. Don't put a bad rap out there. So we're going to just give all the food to Chandra, the grave digger. The grave diggers. Is it then, Chandra? So let me know which direction old Spraggy Poo should head out on. North, south, southeast. Let me know. Comments below. Give us a like. Give us a subscribe if we've earned your subscription. If we have already, thank you. We're almost to 100, which I think is wackadoodle, if I can say wackadoodle. Almost to 100. One of the videos almost has 500 views, which is crazy. And if you're watching this in like 10 years from now, you'll be like, wait, there's really a time that your videos only have 500 views? Because you guys are rock stars. So, again, if you like the show, thank you. Thanks for coming back. If you liked it, tell your friends. If you didn't like it, tell your enemies. That'll teach them a thing or two. And yeah, so that's Sprag. I'm Jacob. You're the fans. You're the questers. You're the reason I get up in the morning. That's not true. I get up in the morning for lots of other things. But I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time on D5, D100, questing dungeon extravaganza.
D100.